Hello, Virgo. How are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading. Virgo, we are going to connect with your energies for these days. I remind you that these are general readings, so I am going to ask you to take what resonates, what is applying to your situation, and what does not. You let it go. Do not forget to consult your moon sign, your rising sign, because it lets you see a little more of what may come, and in fact, it can resonate with you more than in the main reading in many of the cases. Today is the beginning of the new astrological year. Today, Aries season also begins, and it occurs on an equinox, which can be autumn for you or it can be spring. The important thing is that this reset energy of the astrological calendar is going to favor us all, Virgo. So we're going to see what energy you are receiving for these next few hours, which I feel are going to change things radically within 3 days. It tells me very specifically this. You may be getting the response you feel is coming from someone who rushes in quickly to make a promise, right? To offer you what could become a real solution to something you are dealing with at this moment. This feels like someone arriving fast, eager to step in and give you exactly what might help resolve the situation you are living through now, or at least bring you some immediate relief. It can be, of course, a romantic invitation. Someone obviously intends to approach with much enthusiasm, with much passion, decisively, and quickly. You may be sensing it already, and you may have been waiting for this moment, haven't you? In a way, as the High Priestess, you have known how to wait patiently for certain things connected to this person's decision, to this shift in their attitude. You have stayed calm, trusting that something will begin to move when the time was right, and that what you were feeling deep down would finally start to reveal itself. It could also be that the High Priestess is pointing us toward the revelation of someone's feelings. Feelings that up until now you have not been able to pinpoint with absolute certainty. Nevertheless, you have likely been sensing for quite some time that there is a genuine underlying interest coming from this specific person, even if it has remained hidden just beneath the surface until this moment. The High Priestess also speaks to us with truth in the sense that she is going to show us something that also ends a process, right? Something that you accompanied, something that is revealed, that is seen. Not only do you feel it, but you see it. May also be that a mystery is revealed, and that makes sense to your intuition. And there you understand a little bit more about something that you are perceiving, but you still do not quite find where that emotion or that sensation comes from. Beyond that, closer here, what the High Priestess speaks to us about is that you should not stop trusting your intuition. Let yourself be certainly carried by the signs. Do not question it. Simply do it the way you are feeling it, because you also have a lot of inner wisdom that you bring from other lives, and that at this moment is like developing or is coming out to the outside. There you have that person who comes very enthusiastically, a fire sign. He or she comes with the intention of activating things, of proposing changes, of proposing advancements. It may be that that person also has another type of interest with you, not only romantic, it can be work related. Someone tells me a lot that you feel quite secure enough to move forward with the proposal that that person brings to your life. And it is very convenient for you to take this opportunity because it ventures from passion, from innovation, from what could be that which also helps you reach something that you have been chasing for some time. Many things are going to be activated in these next few days, and you're going to be a witness to that activation, especially because of what you achieve. You will want to keep the best, obviously, and you will treasure, or you will want at all costs to protect it, right? Protect it from outside situations, from anything you would not want to end up damaging what you have achieved, whatever that may be. Depending on what it is, you will want to keep it safe from anything around you that could threaten or undermine it. That is why you will do all the necessary things that you have to do to protect what has been achieved, to protect what they are delivering to you, what they are telling you, what they are giving you. And it also speaks to me that you are already ready, prepared to move into action with something. This may also be a time when you show your resilience and your ability to overcome a difficult circumstance. And right now, you already feel set in motion, ready and driven to do exactly that, right? That's why the Knight of Wands also has that moment to really make a move. Well, Virgo is available now. Virgo has their defenses up now. Virgo is now directly aligned with me and somehow wants or has somehow been waiting for me to take into consideration doing this to actually go ahead and do it. That is why I see that the path toward Virgo is clear. I like it a lot because something very beautiful really flourishes with this Knight of Wands, and you really deserve it. Do not think that because in the past something of these characteristics did not work out for you, it will not work out for you now. Sometimes the Nine of Wands is simply telling us about the protection we're putting up around ourselves because of thoughts that may not even be true, thoughts that start turning negative around a possibility that is actually completely good and favorable. You know, it can be more about guarding yourself against imagined fears than about any real danger, even when something positive is genuinely opening up for you. Well, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands. There is an invitation of love, yes or no, Someone has things very clear regarding what he or she wants with you, Virgo, and this will give you a lot of hope because the Star card is there. Is that you are changing your attitude because you overcame a quite complicated moment. The Star appears when one returns to having faith, returns to having confidence, feels healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy. The Star fills you with healing and above all illuminates the path that opens up before you so that miracles can unfold and truly become a reality for you. Because the miracles are procured by you. They are procured by you because life returns to you your same energy, your same attitude, right? If you're trying to begin again with someone or looking for a way to rebuild yourself financially while taking care of yourself, keeping your guard up and protecting your work, your interests, and your relationship from a place of inner fullness, then you're in a moment of real strength. It's about moving forward without losing yourself, staying grounded in what truly matters to you. Surely what happens will be something that is seen as a miracle for you. That is why the Star connects you with that hope and with that faith that makes you get excited again about love. With someone obviously, or with a work project, or with an unexpected gain, or with an accurate reward. Because what happens? It may also be that life is giving you justice regarding money, is giving you justice regarding relationships, or you are executing that calibration or that adjustment in your life from a very healthy, very hopeful place. And you are adjusting in every measure what you really want to be with you at this moment. So the Six of Pentacles is not just a card that adjusts what could be what you need to receive in comparison with what you give, right? Because it may be that you come from times of only giving and giving and giving and you are not receiving. And today life balances out for you so that you have support, so that you can flow, so that you can recover balance, harmony, and above all, so that you can share what has been earned. So you do not end up in last place and you do not end up at a loss, but rather you are in first place and you are winning and you are sharing. So therefore, the miracle happens from what is the multiplication of resources and opportunities. Surely someone will make you hopeful and excited. Hopes and illusions that are not ephemeral or banal. Quite the contrary, because there is an Ace of Cups. It is very good news. It warms your heart and gives hope to a bond. But also, if you are in a relationship that you were waiting patiently for things to change with this person, that this person could, for example, get a job, approach the place where you lived, because that person was perhaps far away, that person had some kind of problem, or that person was simply a little out of sync regarding the choices he or she was having, and today he or she chooses to build a bond. Well, you have the possibility to talk with that person, to rethink the situation, to smooth out the friction and the roughness and the wounds of the past. The Ace of Cups card and the Star card also bring a lot of emotional health to an existing bond. It also makes this Knight of Wands bring excellent, very promising news regarding a concrete place. That may be that the news of a new project that you are very excited about in life arises. The proposal of something that can happen in your house that also gives you a lot of hope arises. And I do not rule out that it may also be something that could be in another place. That has to do with that Virgo, for example, who wants to change houses, wants to move, wants to rebuild something around them and their environment, because I see it that way. So they are going to be very promising days, very active, and above all, with an energy that renews your whole life from a place of much love. So it's asking you to open your heart and your wallet too, because the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles are telling us about something that comes to you precisely in money, resources, time, and profits. It is like you invested in a business and today they are paying you from that investment. They are returning those interests to you. So that you get an idea of what the Six of Pentacles is doing with you, no, it is an awarding regarding what was invested and what was done. Many of the times we do it in a totally disinterested way without expecting anything in return, but that is what gives us precisely the great gain, right? And at this moment, well, it is understood that there has to be an adjustment for you, a reward. And on top of that, there is the High Priestess, who really helped you to be quite patient and supportive throughout this entire process. It is almost as if you have also been waiting for some kind of response or professional feedback regarding a business venture of yours. Is that not the case? As a dreamer, you can manifest your dreams and ignite the flame starting today. Prosperity knocks on your door. And I told you, something you have been working on is finally arriving. It is time to celebrate in a big way. Do not doubt or fear what is to come for you. Everything will be perfectly prosperous, and even more so, everything has its reward, and that reward is closer than ever. Prosperity knocks on your door. Impressive Virgo. I congratulate you because you deserve it. We must trust and decree for this to happen.